I'm Brian Hendricks. We've got our pickled bobcat skin here, and we're going to turn the nose now. We've already done the lips and the whisker pad areas, the eyes, so you can see all that's done. We just have to continue with the nose here. And I've got it, like I said, it's pickled, so it's a little bit stiff. So I'm just going to take off what I need to take off here, and I'll probably finish it up with a sanding block. Wrong knife. I'm going to take out the center area there where the septum is, I guess is how you would describe that. And I'm just going to cut that right out. I've cut this nose when I skinned the animal. I cut it off pretty short. I didn't leave a lot of the interior of the nose and stuff here because I'm using the Easy Set system, so you don't need any of that. And this all gets cut out eventually. For the most part, it all gets taken out. For conventional head, you might want to leave a little more of the interior of the nose and stuff on there. I'm going to leave most of it on this time, but it depends on your personal preference of how you want to end up mounting the thing. I'm just working around the nostrils a little bit here, just kind of loosening that up. This is a little dried out now because we've been filming and taking a lot of time doing it. If it starts to get a little too dry like that, just soak it again. Put it back in your pickle a little bit, or just hit it with a spray bottle a little bit. It's got a thick spot there that I can feel, so I'm going to carve that off. And sometimes when you're working on this stuff, it's just about as much a matter of feel as it is what you can see. I'll start up here where we left off from the eyes and just bring it on down. That might be the easiest way for you to see what's going on. I'm just kind of used to digging in and just doing it where it needs to be done and being done with it. But as you peel that stuff off and shave it off of there, the whole skin softens up and things start to spread out and move around nice. Come around this way. It's the underside of the nostril. Okay. That's about it for the knife at this point. Let me use my scissors and just trim off some of that stuff. And I think, because I want to get that opened up enough to where you can see what I actually just did there. And how it's turned into two separate nostrils with a bit of skin between them. That's what we're trying to do here, is carve away all this extra cartilage and stuff and give some definition to the nostrils and the center of the nose pad. So once we turn it over the other way, you can actually see the difference. I'm going to go back to my sanding block a little bit here and just kind of sand those off. I'm on my smaller post here too instead of that big one, because I want that skin to just kind of roll down over that post, and it just helps open it up then as you cut and sand. Oh boy, pop that open. Why that did that, but it's right at the hairline. Okay, I'm going to turn that back the other way. See how I've got the center part of there's a nostril, and here's the whole center part of the nose pad now. That's all cleaned and thinned and all the way around and all the way up to the top of the nose now. When I hit that, it popped that skin loose, and I think it's right at the hairline. You sand that a little bit more on that side. Okay, that's cleaned up pretty good there now. A little bit there. Okay, I think now as I turn that back and show you the other side, it's going to make sense here now what we did. Yeah, that split right at the, I don't know if it looks like it had maybe a little scab there or something, a little sore, because of the way that popped. Usually it won't just pop like that and pop open. There must have been, and there is a dark hairline there, so there must have been a scar there. But anyway, that'll come together as we can repair that before we mount it. We'll just put a little dinky patch right underneath that and it'll glue right together. So anyway, here's my nostrils. Now let me tuck that in so you can see what it looks like. There's a nostril tucked in there. Get that one tucked back in. And there's the center of our nose. So that's going to get that little bit of a cleft there when this thing's mounted. So that's going to pull everything back in together there. So, and that's our finished nose. The whole face now is thinned.